guys, and welcome to a new video here on the TechnoCraft channel. In this video, I'm going to be going over just a beginner's guide on Unturned. I said this, I think I said this in the last video of the Unturned thing, is that I've searched on the internet and there's none real place where I can find a good beginner's guide. Like, online, on YouTube or any other place, there's no real beginner's guide. Like, you just started off, and I have like a few hours on it, and I haven't found nothing. So I just wanted to inform people that are watching, just to give you a beginner's guide to Unturned. This is the reason I'm doing this, is because Unturned is a free game. A lot of people are playing it. I think right now there's about 10,000 people playing it. And yeah, it's free. There's a small like gold upgrade you could buy, which is only about like $4 or maybe $5. And so yeah, it's a really popular game for a very little amount of money. So in this video, I really wanted to show you guys like just good places to go, where not to go, and just a basic overview, basically. So I will be going over PI first, the main map, and then Washington, which was the second map it was the second map added, and just go over just to show you guys. So in the last video of the Unturned thing, I showed you where to build bases and just places to just have, basically. So there was one down here, and then there was one down here, and they were just spread out a bit. And so I decided that in this video I was gonna go and show you guys like where to go. Okay, so let's start off with PI. So you just started off and you spawn like in a random position. There are two places to go. There is either Stratford, which is up here, or there's Alberton down here. There's Summerside Military Base. There's Cape Rock up here, Airport, Corton Island, Campground. So you just started off. You started off like, say, it really depends also where you spawned. Say you spawned down right here. So it's very close to Montague and very close to Charlottetown. I would always go to a place where they have a gun shop. And the best place that I figured out where they actually have a gun shop is in Stratford up here, which is, oh wow, why did I do that? In Stratford up here, it's a really good place. They have guns, they have healing, they have they also have military like equipment. That is a really big thing, because military bases up here, I can't draw today. The military base is up here, and it has some really good loot. It's a military place. It has zombies that you can kill. It has military things, it has guns, and it has fuel. So if you have a car, this is a great place to go. But because you just start out, you probably don't have anything. The place I would go is Stratford, because it has the most amount of resources or things that you can or need. They have like up, I think like somewhere around here, they have this big hospital. They have this big hospital. They have a gun shop. They have this construction area, and it's just a really good place to go, just because of all the great things that they have there. The second place, if you are spawned like all the way down here, I would not go up here. I'm just saying that's the best place to go. The second best place to go would be Charlottetown, just because it has almost the exact same things as Stratford, just that it doesn't have the like the military things. You can't, like, up here there's this infected area where all the military people, and because it's such close to like the military base here, it has military things where you can get really good weapons, the best weapons in the game, the best armor, and just all of the good things are military things, basically. So down here I would go as well, because it has a place where you can fuel up your car if you find one. It has guns, it has health, it has civilian armor, and it has a police station. I forgot to mention that. This one here, let's see. yeah, Charlottetown and Stratford are the only places with a police station. So if you want to get like your first gun or something, you could just go up here to Stratford or Charlottetown. Either way, they're really good options to go. And then there's just a lot of different places you can go here. It's up to you. There's these farms. There is one farm here, which is Wellington Farm, and then there's one down here, which is Wilshire Farm, and then Firmwood Farm up here. These are great options if you just wanna get some basic gear. You could also get some chainsaws there, and then we have you could just get some basic gear there, basic clothes, and a good hiding spot from all the zombies in this cornfield, and this cornfield, and this cornfield. And the next thing is you have like all these different places that you could go. There's just a bunch of different places that you could go. It's all up to you, basically. And then we have like all these different up here, which has weapons, a construction area, and just some fuel. And then this thing. If later game you have guns, you have something to defend yourself, you have food, I would definitely go up here. This is the best place to get your gear. If you're in single player, a good way is to go up here, go on top of those silos. I can show you. Let's see, right here. Right here. There's these are the buildings here. These are the two buildings. This is the shooting range, and these are the 4 guard towers. If you manage to get on top of these silos, you can just log out, log back in, log out, log back in, and just grab all the gear and go up here on top again, because the zombies cannot go on top there. So that's a really good strategy for getting a lot of weapons. And then there's just things scattered around, like boats, the prison, just these things here, just some towers, and there's a lot of like down here. It's just things are just scattered around. So yeah, it's a pretty good place to go. And now I've talked way too much, but I really hope this helps. But and now we're gonna go up to this one. This is Washington, and as I said, I really hope this helps you a lot. Because when I started off, I never really found a good place to go and stuff, so I had to find out this all by myself. So I just wanted to give you guys like a heads up, or just a way for you to see like what where are the places to go and just things to see, basically. So this is Seattle. It's a very big, or it's the same size as PI, but it's a big map. I would say the biggest advantage it has over the PI is Seattle. It's such a big city. There's so many things to get there. It's like one of the best things to do. So you say you just have like spawned, and you just want to see where the places are. So you look on the map, and then you up here you see that there's a big golf place here. We have a sort of campground here. We have big Seattle. We have farm here. We have the military base here. Just a small little bunker here. And we have a raceway. We have another city. And then we have like a lot of like different campgrounds right here. Another little small military base. A farm down here. Another farm here. Another small military base here. And a city up here. So anywhere you spawn in this map is it's actually great. The best place to spawn, or like in early like game, is like somewhere around here and or here. The reason for this is because here, if you spawn somewhere around here, you have Everett right here. It's super close. It has a gun shop, it has healing, it has some civilian things. So it's just a good place to go as a starter, and there's not many zombies there. The most zombies are all concentrated in Seattle, and yeah, and the good thing about Everett is there's no mega zombies. That's a big thing to worry when you're just starting out, that there's a lot of mega zombies just around, and they have, I'm not really sure, I think around 100 health, and they're really hard to beat. So it's a good place to be because there are no mega zombies. And another reason to be here is because there's mountain here, there's good starting place, and there's this here. This is Scorpion 7. It's a small military base. It's not as big as the Olympia military base or the Paradise Point down here or Heritage Valley. It's just a smaller military base with a bunker and just a few things that you might need. So that's just the first place. And the third thing is that there's this tunnel up here, which has just a few things that you might need. The second part is down here. The reason for this is that Tacoma, it's a city right here, is very, very close to Paradise Point, and that this is a small military base, this is a small city where there's no mega zombies, and it's just a great place to start just because you have the city here and you have the military base here, just so you can get your starter things and just walk over into Seattle, find a place, and just wreck everybody. These are like the two starting points. Another good thing is that there's farms around. These farms are very useful if you want to get a chainsaw and start building a base. As I said in my earlier video on the Unturned thing, is this down here is the best place to build a base. And I go over it because there's this thing right here, which is Shelton Farm, a very good farm. A great place to get your first resources. There's Tacoma down here, which is great for your first resources, and there is this military base down here. So it's just a great place to go, and yeah. And as you might see, there's these secret areas up here. And they're not really secret, but there's just a few small places just scattered around, which is a great place where you can get all your stuff. Yeah. And another thing, the last thing is for this raceway down here. This is a big raceway, and this is the only place in the entire map where you can find race cars. So if you ever want a fast car to drive around, it drives around 100 kilometers per hour or around 60 miles per hour. You want it, you can just drive up this way. It's super flat here. It's flat up here. You can just drive this long thing here. This long road here, and it's just a great getaway car or just any sort of vehicle. Yeah. And just now for some last things, just some fun things to do in the game is if you get yourself a car down here, grab if you're on a multiplayer server or you own a multiplayer server, or you have a LAN server, you can just start here, and this is the most fun part. You just start here. At this is the start, and you drive around here in race cars. You drive here around here all the way in this loop and see who can make it the fastest with guns, of course. And if you have like multiple people, you can have one person shooting and one person just riding the car. That's just a fun thing to do in Unturned if you have some friends that you can play with and you're sort of late game. Yeah, so I really hope this helped. I want to help as much as possible, just so you guys know where to go, basically, and that you just know like what to do in the early game, and yeah. So I really hope this video helped. If this helped, please leave a like. It really helps me out. And yeah, if you want to see any sort of video, just comment it in the description. I'll try to make it like any sort of game that you want me to play. I'll probably even be able to play it. Yeah, so hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.